India women. But these were only individual women leaders like Rani Lakshmibai and Hazrat Mahal of the revolt of 1857. The large mass of women who had stepped out of home to plunge into political to be jailed without being succeeded by a new generation of members at the time of Quit India movement. Further, during the civil disobedience movement, the women were most active in Gandhian constructive works, Harijan Padayatra, salt march, and picketing, etc., which were generically more peaceful means than the breaking of police barricades, direct attacks on symbols of colonial rule such as railways, police stations, and cocheries, etc. It ascertains that only a peaceful and non-violent movement attracts the women more and hence an inclusive education for socio-political transformation has to be necessary, peaceful and non-violent in its aims and objectives. It is beyond any doubt that the coming of women on a mass scale accelerated the pace of achievement of the women's the movement's twin goals, nation building. Okay. However, entrance of women into the political arena of national movement was not easy. This can be exemplified through the case of Rama Devi in Odisha, who was the first woman from the state to take part in the nationalist movement. She had been introduced only after the suspension of the non-cooperation. The prime reason behind this was her two children were very small then. She had to take care of the aged mother-in-law who was oblivious of the political scene and had squarely blamed her for not restraining her earning son, Upendra Chaudhary, who was Rama Devi's young husband, from resigning his job. Instead of submissively accepting her fate or resigning to seclusion, Rama Devi patiently pursued her duty as a mother and daughter-in-law at home, earned the goodwill of the old traditional lady after a few years. This involvement through Swadeshi, Bodhisan and managing the ashram and ashram. They were Gandhian ashrams, respectively in Jagatsinghpur and Kotak by the congressman with Gopal Chaudhary in lead role. Not a less expensive alternative medicine and interacting with rural women to the ashram, her domestic duties and nationalist activities converged there. Ashram became her new and extended home as she was the mother to her own children. Very soon, she became the ma or mother of all inmates of the ashram and in the process of all the nationalists in Odisha. The word ma got prefixed to her name Ramadevi in a very expected manner in the nationalist circle. Her indiscriminate love and wholesome care for the people had transcended her to a mother who represented social makeover without renouncing the traditional sphere of general setting. Since he has given the Shiva Parvati, born in 1920 of present Bogor district, little Parvati now visited her in-laws at Patanunda, that is a village near Padampur in the same district, because she was from the caste Hindu Gosai family. As a child widow, traditionally she could not be given in remarriage, a practice which existed mostly in low caste then. Parvati was adjacent to Panimura to nationalist and Congress politics in the 1930s. Panimura had witnessed the arrest of 32 people during the Quit India movement. The national spirit had infected says Parvati. 9 villagers from the village had quoted arrest and had been sent to jail during the Quit India movement from the Parvati village. Most of them, such as Ramachandra Puri, Mongol Giri, Ujjwal Puri, Tulsiram Giri, Uber Giri, Vidya Giri, were from the extended Giri family. That was Parvati Giri's family. Ramchandra Puri, the eldest of them who led in the village, was her uncle. Parvati had studied only up to class 3 and was destined to suffer a widow's life full course life throughout, had she been not inducted into the nationalist politics. With the active support of her uncle, she was initiated, required for a girl or woman to operate in the public arena outside the limits of home and village was readily assured to her in the company of her nationalist uncle and other Congress-minded relatives because she was the youngest of the whole lot. It boosted her spirit and inspired her to plunge into the nationalist activities more valiantly. If the Britishers' fear deterred the men folks, the women had to overcome the dual fear of state as well as of family. Many times, family fear was far bigger than that of the state. Thanks to whenever Ramchandra and his village folks moved for any Congress meeting in Panimura or Borgad or Samurpur, Parvati enthusiastically accompanied the entourage. It was a new and cheerful life for her, and she would not miss any single meeting. In the aftermath of civil disobedience, her village had turned into a center of nationalist movement. Political meetings were regularly held, and when, say, in 1937, the leader and Malti Chaudhary visited politically charged Samali of her village for a Congress meeting, the 11-year-old young girl Parvati insisted on going with them. Her conceived. Finally, in 1938, she went to the Bari ashram to the Congress leaders. She came under the care and leadership of Ramadevi, whom I have mentioned a little earlier. Her life changed thereafter. Had there been no women in Bari ashram, probably young Parvati's joining the nationalist movement would not have been assurance of protective love and motherly care to her as well. In 1940, she returned to her village and continued her campaigning during Devi. She was unhesitating in her frequent worldly tours thanks to her uncle's support and activism. In the band of Satyagrahis, but was not arrested. She was only 16 years old, still a minor girl. This did not daunt her cheek. She devised a more radical form of protest at her own risk, along with Biranchi Pradhan in a fine morning, and the trio occupied the sub-collector's office in their own novel way. All this had happened instantaneously in the short hour after the opening of the court and before the arrival of the officer. But Parvati sat on the chair of the sub-collector and declared her two colleagues as other court officials. Rio ran the court and did not let the officer to come in. Parvati asserted that in place of British Raj, now it was Gandhi Raj, and she was the new judge. She and not the government appointed judge would decide the court matter henceforth. However, the amusing and interesting court was terminated and the three were arrested and sent to jail. She was sentenced to 2 years jail in the case. Undoubtedly, the event scene reflected the deep inroads of nationalism had made. Even in the it might not have been even outside Western Asia. What does that make them unsung or lesser known nationalists? In the only women university of Odisha is named after Ramadevi. Parvati is popularly addressed as Mother Teresa. He has been conferred with honorary degree by the Sambalpur University. The state government has launched a mega irrigation project in Parvati's name in 2016. He celebrated social work in 1981 because he always considered her relishing the work as her setup in Paikmar. The fact that the women had to struggle more than the men to be part of the movement. However, it is also true of all subalterns in terms of caste and class. Always the nastiest case of colonial onslaught and the hardest barricades for challenging the perpetrator to the movement. This I have discussed earlier, but without going to jail and political life, they never come to jail create disagreement, to attract Rama Devi